Hey y'all, hey, it's Rashelle, and today I am here with a quick tip video. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to properly dip the ends of your braids. So let's get into it. All right, so here are some of the things you will need. I use an electric kettle. I've had different versions, but I've learned that the metal one creates hotter water than the ones that are made from plastic. I don't know what the science is behind it, but that's just how it is. Get a metal one. Next, you'll need just a regular old pitcher. I usually get mine from the dollar store. Don't get a super cheap one. Make sure you get one that it's kind of heavy duty, because once the boiling water hits it, you don't want it to like warp on you or anything like that. So just make sure you get a pitcher that's stronger plastic. Lastly, you'll need a wide tooth comb and towels. I use the full length towels. I don't want to burn my client. I know some people dip without towels, but for me, I use towels to protect myself and mostly my clients. So I recommend you do the same. Let's get into the tutorial. All right, so you finish your braids, your water is boiled. You're gonna take your pitcher and you're going to pour the water over the braids into the pitcher, and you're going to slowly work your way up to the braid as far as you can without burning your client's hair. Okay, you want to make sure you do not burn your client's hair. After that, you're going to grab another towel, place it under the pitcher, and then slide the pitcher down from underneath the braids. Then you're going to do a quick little 1-2, double dip like what I'm doing now. This helps the very ends to straighten out. Then you're going to take your wide tooth comb and comb through the ends. This is what's going to straighten your ends out. You'll then take the towel and wring the excess water out, and make sure you're actually pulling the hair straight as you're doing it. You'll then repeat those same steps for the rest of the braids. I usually split them into 3, no more than 4, so that I'm able to saturate more of the braids. If you try to do them all at once or only do them, split it in half, you're not going to be able to saturate as much of the braid. And doing the pouring method is what helps to get more of the braid dipped into the water, as opposed to just dipping the braids right into the water. Actually pouring the water over is what helps to get the braid straighter. All right, so I'll explain it again because this particular clip is more clear. So you're gonna put the braids into, now that you've dipped other sections, you already have water in the pitcher, so you'll place the braids into the pitcher, and then you'll pour the water over the braids, making sure to get every single braid completely saturated. You're gonna put it up more towards the top of the braids, and then you're going to keep pouring in sections. You'll then do the little double dipping to straighten the ends out. You'll comb the ends down as straight as you can get them to get the tangles out. Then you'll wring out the excess water. After you're finished with the ends, you'll proceed to do your finishing touches. For me, the next step is to apply mousse to the root of the braids. I was ready to say I don't use too much. It might look like I'm using a lot, but I want to make sure I get the braids at the top that you can see and underneath. I think a lot of people just spread the mousse on top. Make sure you get the braids underneath the bottom too, This clip is out of frame, so I had to find a video from my phone. But after I apply mousse, I go ahead and razor my ends. I don't cut them with scissors. I razor them either with a tinkle razor or an eyebrow razor. This will make your braids flow more natural. Stop cutting the bottom of the braids with scissors across the bottom. That is not cute. Make sure you razor them to give them a tapered effect. All right, after that, I go in with the hold-in spray. Right now, Sebastian Shaper has been my favorite for years, so I'm gonna stick with them as long as they sticking with me, okay? After going in with the holding spray, I go in with my blow dryer to start to dry up the water and to get rid of any mousse, any residue from any of the products I used. For the next step, after dipping your braids, you may have seen a line of demarcation of where you had to stop when you're pouring. So the next part, I'm going to show you how to get rid of that. You're going to take the towel that you were using to bring the ends out, pour some water onto the towel, and you're going to run it over the top of your braids. You can also use a steamer if you like, but for me, this is more direct onto the braids, and you can manage, you know, going over the braids and actually applying that water. You're not burning your client. Don't drench the towel. Don't have water dripping down there, boiling water dripping down their scalp. You just want to have enough so that it starts to coat the braids and get rid of that line. You'll then go in with an oil sheen of your choice. And I also oil, I don't think I got that on camera. So this is the final look, y'all. If you feel like you learned something, go ahead and subscribe to your girl. Okay, leave a like and make sure you comment any other tips and tricks that y'all want to learn, and make sure you shop the site. Okay, shop the site. I'll see you later.